Well, graduates, you did it. You have made it to this very important day. You should be incredibly proud of yourselves. I'm sure your parents and guardians and grandparents are proud of you. I know that the staff at CCVS is proud of you, and I know that I am proud of you. The 2020 graduation year will be described as many as the year that wasn't fair, the year we lost our grad, the year of uncertainty, the year of missed opportunities. Others will describe it as the year of empty toilet paper shelves, disinfectant, physical distancing, school closures, COVID-19, online shopping. I don't want your educational journey to be defined by the challenges of this past year. That's not fair to you. Today is a day where we want to celebrate your accomplishments, right from kindergarten to grade 12. We want to recognize your hard work from tying your shoes to writing exams in high school. Don't get me wrong, this past year has definitely been memorable and a year that you will never forget. But your journey is made up of so many more great memories, and all of those memories and all of those moments together play a role in who you are today. When you celebrate your graduation, I encourage you to reflect on the positive moments from your graduating year, like the pep rallies, the student versus staff basketball games, the going out for lunch with your friends, the projects that encourage you to think outside of the box, dressing up for spirit days, the conversations with your friends in the hallway, the sporting events, and I know that there are so many more memories that you will hold on to. There is a song written by Aaron Lyons called "The Moments That Matter." I want you to listen carefully to the lyrics from the chorus of the song. You can't buy back the moments that matter. You can't buy back the moments that matter. There's a big pot of gold at the top of the ladder, but you can't buy back the moments that matter. I encourage you to hold on tight to all of those memories. Appreciate the blessings of every day, because you can't buy back those moments that truly do matter. You are an awesome group of students, and you will do amazing things. Be proud of what you have accomplished and how far you have come, and have confidence and faith in how far you will go. Congratulations to the class of 2020.
Saigon. On behalf of the Akwesasne Mohawk Board of Education, I am honored to have the opportunity to address the 2020 graduating class. While I know everyone wishes this was face-to-face and you could walk across the stage like many have done year after year, remember that your graduating story will be one that is remembered worldwide. I think the pandemic situation has taught everyone to treasure the time that they have with friends and family and not to take the little things for granted. You have reached an important milestone. Take a moment to reflect on everything that you have achieved. Take a moment to look back and to see and appreciate just how far you have all come. Today is your opportunity to acknowledge your accomplishments. I wish you all the best in your future choices and encourage you to reach out to our post-secondary team at AMBI as you navigate your next steps. Congratulations and stay safe.
Hey graduates of CCVS, class of 2020, congratulations on your accomplishments. We're really proud of you. We know it's been an extraordinary year for you, but you got through it and in flying colors. We look forward to celebrating all your accomplishments now and again next June when we get to see you for the formal graduation ceremony. Congratulations and well done.
It's my pleasure to have this opportunity to say a very big congratulations to all of the graduates from CCVS for 2020. I know this year has not been the type of finish that you would have anticipated ever as you thought about your high school journey. But you've all persevered and you've all made it to a very big milestone in your lives. And for that, we offer our congratulations. The world around us has been very different recently, and it will likely continue to be. But you're Raiders, and you have the tools, and you have the strengths, and you have the skills to be the best you can be, no matter what this world throws at you, no matter what kind of circumstances come down the line. So I wish you all of the very best as you pursue the next step on your life journey, and that may be the world of work, that may be college, that may be university, that may be an apprenticeship or the trades, and all of those pathways are so important and so valued in our world. I wish you the best in terms of your life and the happiness you find and the friendships you make and the relationships you hold. Because really, when it all counts, when it's all there in the end, it's really about that, relationships and being the kind of person that gives others a lift and wings in their life. So best wishes, congratulations, and can't wait to hear about the next steps on all of your journeys. Take care.
Congratulations to our graduating class of 2020.
All that hard work is paid off. Keep on working hard and the future is going to be bright for you.
So it's finally grad day, grade 12s. You must be breathing a huge sigh of relief. This year has been a year full of challenges and you've conquered them. It's been such a pleasure and an honor for me to witness your growth for most of your high school years. And I have such confidence in your abilities to shine not only today, but in the future. And in the words of Dr. Seuss, congratulations, today is your day. You're off to great places, you're off and away. Best wishes, grads.
As the proud Member of Parliament for Stormont, Dundas, South Glengarry, it is my pleasure to give virtual congratulations to all the students at CCVS in Cornwall on your graduation this year. For me, it was 16 years ago that I walked across the stage of my high school, North Dundas District High School in Chesterville. And I remember the nervousness, the excitement about the journey ahead and the challenges that lie ahead for myself. I think of this year and how unique the celebrations of your graduation are. I wish I can be there in person with you, but I want to let you know that I wish you all the best. On behalf of the Government of Canada, we are behind our students, we are behind our youth, we are behind our future. Whether you're going to university, whether you're going to college, or whether you're going into the workplace, you have the opportunity to make a great quality of life for yourself. We are very fortunate to call Canada home. And not only this time of the year, as Canada Day is coming up, we can celebrate all the good things we have going for us despite these challenging times. To the grads, to the class of 2020, all the best in whatever you choose to do and pursue. We have a whole network of a community of your teachers, of the staff, of your family, of your friends that are rooting you and encouraging you to do all that you can. So again, all the best, congratulations. To the class of CCVS, congrats.
Honored graduates, educators, and families. This was supposed to be the year of 2020 vision, but I think I can safely say that we never saw this coming. We didn't know it then, but we had our last snack from our favorite resource room. We went to Riley's one last time, had one last Raider Rumble, one last rehearsal, one last day of painting in the art room, and we went to one final practice with our friends.
It would be a simple task to list the shattered pieces of our graduating year. But that was then, and this is now. Although it would be easy to focus on what we have lost, I have always looked to the bright side, and I would prefer to focus on what we have gained. We have come together, stronger, united, and more adaptable than before. Our resilience in the face of adversity has not only strengthened our shared bonds, but also shown us how precious our little community really is. This year has been anything but ordinary, but the class of 2020 is nothing short of extraordinary. We are a generation marked in the eyes of history. We were born into a world disfigured by tragedy, and we're graduating into one still healing from COVID-19. This extreme situation has forced us to accept extreme change. We stand on the precipice of a brave new world, and we are ready for whatever lies in wait for us. And we could not have gone through this alone. From that very first day of grade 9, we have been supported and guided by the incredible staff of this school. I will never be able to forget Suggs going on a tangent for an entire class, or Mr. McDonald washing the layers of caked on yellow chalk from his hands, or Mr. Haley warning us to be safe out there. Emily has now learned that she cannot ski through a negative 20-degree blizzard with a crop top on. Stay safe, BBG. In all seriousness, I would like to thank Ms. Garlow for guiding me academically, musically, and personally, even before she was a guidance counselor. I would like to thank Ms. St. Germain for challenging me to be a better student, and Mr. Grant for introducing me to the fascinating world of literary analysis. I would also like to thank Ms. Ward for supervising the creation of this speech and for her wacky sense of humor.
I would like to thank Madame Masse for being my high school mom throughout all of these years, and on behalf of Colin and myself, for leading the REACH team. I know I also speak for most immersion students when I say that she has helped shape who we are today. I would also like to thank Ms. Suggers for being one of the most understanding teachers I have ever had. It was because of her that I came to school every day with a smile on my face. My sincere thanks go out to Miss Mack for her vision and passion. You inspire us every day with your dedication and incredible work ethic. Not only did our teachers guide us in the classroom, but they also coached us through every sports season. Whether it was in gym class, at the Special Olympics, or in outdoor ed, every kid had a chance to have fun. I want to personally thank Mr. Capina for being an incredible coach. He spent so much time helping me grow as an athlete over the years, and I know he did the same for many others. Our school athletics have created strong, determined, and resilient adults and provided opportunities for us to become engaged, learn, and grow together. The kind hearts of the teachers at CCVS are unmatched and will be forever grateful for the extent to which they enriched our high school experience. One of the hardest parts about this year is not being able to say our final goodbyes to the teachers who changed our lives and inspired us to go out into the world and create lives of our own. I know that we have some of the most dedicated and caring staff anywhere. This speech is our thank you and our final goodbye.
Administration has created a school environment that is welcoming and accepting. Their doors were always open when we had no ideas for the school or when we needed permission to go through with a new project. Mr. Wagensfeld gave us that push we needed to succeed. Mr. Detman was always there to lend a sympathetic ear, and for that, we are grateful. And Miss Mack, who is always the most active in our student council group chats, demanding action, people. Without her, none of our ideas would have ever made it to admin. She works so hard. Sometimes I think she is Superwoman in disguise. We would also like to thank all the staff throughout the school, whose hard work enabled us to access our lockers for one last time and for the drive-through graduation. We applaud your creativity and fortitude in the face of the current global pandemic.
Last, but certainly not least, are our parents, guardians, and caretakers. For the rides after practice, the last-minute supply runs when we didn't finish our projects due the next day, and the hugs when we didn't do as well on that big test. We've not always made thanking you a priority, but that's because you've always been there. Once we go out into the world, we're going to realize how much we need you. And when we do, we promise, we'll phone home.
We are also saying goodbye to all of our classmates, to the kids we have shared this incredible journey with, the people who have seen us at both our best and worst moments. I would like to acknowledge a few things we are going to miss the most. I will miss the mess that is name, Bryce's seemingly random and yet so fitting comments, and the relationship between Garchant and his car. I have never seen a love so strong and pure.
I will miss walking past Devin Bramall and being weirded out because he thought he was my brother.
A quick reminder to all the competitors of the calf slap game. I'm still out for blood.
And a reminder to Randy Ellis, we all know that you're tough, but we also know that you have a kind heart. You don't need to walk with your chest so puffed out all the time. CCVS is a place for new beginnings. As many of you may know, I returned to school for a 5th year with a clean slate. I made new friends, and honestly, some of my closest friends were people I never would have imagined I'd be friends with. I ended up being part of a friend group, shout out to name, with all different types of people. People with different values than mine, different life experiences, and people from around the world. We could have never imagined or predicted the collision of our lives, yet somehow we are here together. I think the friend groups at CCVS represent the diversity within our school. We have different cultures, abilities, religions, sexual orientations, and nationalities, yet somehow we fit together perfectly, like puzzle pieces. I want you to know that whether you are watching this from near or far, you will always be a part of our community, despite the distance. We all came to CCVS, whether it was in middle school or afterwards, not knowing each other. We created bonds and memories with people who we wouldn't have met otherwise. Every student at the school is different, and we all bring something special to our community. One of the most valuable lessons I have learned from CCVS is to cherish our differences, because they will help create the beautiful relationships we have with the people around us. Whether you go into the workplace, into college or university, we will all always be connected by the time we spent together at CCVS. We were split up once this year, but we survived as a class together. And not only did we survive, but we flourished. We united in a fight for change, and we are going to encourage the world to be better and to do better. In fact, we actually already are. These years at CCVS have given us the tools and the perspective that we need to change the world. I can only imagine what the class of 2020 is going to do in the future. I look forward to seeing you in June 2021 and at the 50-year reunion in 2070.
It is almost impossible to capture some of the most informative years, the most formative years of our lives in one handshake, one day, and one last walk across the stage. I will never forget the Great Flood, the social, or that last incredible holiday show. I will never forget this school, and as our time here fades further and further into the dimly lit past, in record and in memory, I know that our shared bonds, unbreakable and unspeakable, will reach out between peoples, places, and nations.
Cheers to the 2020 Zoom graduates.
Hats off to the 2020 Zoom graduates.